Let's just see. No? Cannot find this at all. Thankfully, there's still 0 people in it, which is handy because I'm struggling to find my live on here. Oh, there's one person in it. Hello? Who's here? Say hello. I can't get my comments up, which sucks. Why? Oh, whoever came in just disappeared straight away. Thank you very much. There's literally nothing happening. One person in, again, is that the same person come back and realised they made a huge mistake? This is just not showing me anything. 2 people in it. Who's that? Chris Lang, Happy New Year. Easy now, Chris. How is it where you are, mate? Did you have a good New Year? Good Christmas and stuff? Hopefully. I literally cannot get my iPad to show me comments and stuff, so... Oh, someone just said Happy New Year. That's obviously the second person that's in here. I didn't see the name because it's just sort of come in and gone off my phone. I'm trying to get it on my iPad and it's literally doing my mind in. Oh, here we go. Let's turn the volume down. Here we are. J Radar SR5444. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one. Either you guys get any RC sort of related Christmas presents, or have you been out over the Christmas period? Yeah, me and Phil have been out a little bit. Obviously, I don't know if anyone saw the video. Phil literally nearly taking his finger off. That was a ridiculous day. It was absolutely mad. Like, Phil's a bit of he's a legend, but he's a bit of a nutter, as in he builds stuff that, what was that? Phil's poem's crazy. His finger doing okay. Yeah, his finger's doing fine, mate. The bloke's like Wolverine. So yeah, he's healed up all right. But that day, there's where we are. There's a sort of flying club that's really local to us, and they're really snobby. They're a bit of a nightmare. So all cartoon, Raz, hi, easy now. How's it going, mate? So yeah, they're really snobby. And they're really funny about people flying certain sort of planes, and apparently they don't like people that use FPVs. They just line of sight flyers and stuff like that, and they're really snobby. So we went down. When was it? Was it a Friday or something like that? Or Monday? No, Monday. Thinking there's no way they'd be down there. Their normal day is a Sunday, and we got down there, and they're all down there, and that was like 10, 11 in the morning. So then we spent ages driving around trying to find fields, and we found like farmers' fields, but they had lots of power like lines in them and stuff like that. Nothing was right, and we literally spent 2.5 hours in the car driving around looking for fields. Absolute nightmare. And then we went back to that spot and they were just packing up, so that's why we managed to get back on, because there's no way we can go there with those guys there. They just wouldn't have it. They're a total nightmare. But that's what I'm saying. So Phil, that Chapito thing is, it's weird. It's quite similar to sort of speed running in the way that you build a car that goes a certain speed and it gets quicker and quicker and quicker, and then you run out of somewhere to actually take it to drive it. So now we're at a point, 160, 170 mile an hour. There's nowhere you can take it unless you can get on a runway or you find an incredible road um, that isn't mad sketchy. So Phil's done the same thing. That plane is so loud. It sounds like the most violent flute I've ever heard. It's got a weird sound to it. And there's just nowhere to fly it. But that field was quite cool. So yeah, Chris Lang said, take a pulse jet down, see what the reaction it gets. Yeah. We did kind of think about that. We thought, you know, you could do something a bit like Jackass and just hide in the woods and launch a ridiculous plane up and just start buzzing their planes. But man, it would just get bad and we'd never be able to go there again, whether they're there or whether they're not. But yeah, it's a mad place. So I have been, I'm literally crap at flying planes. Like my past in it is literally naught for free. Like just every time I've taken one, it's crashed and broken. It's crap, and I'll openly admit I'm crap at flying. So I've been using this Hameg, which has now got no nose again because I keep on having to stick it on. But this is just like a WL Toys A100, and it's all right. You know, it's got two small little props on it, and it's loads of gyros and stuff like that on it, but it's all right. But it's not really that good for sort of learning and stuff. So I did buy this bad boy. So yeah, it's all right. It's, you know, it's 50 quid from AliExpress. So, and it's meant to be a really good trainer. It's 6-channel. So it's got like rudder, ailerons, aviators, all that business. And it's like a 1S brushless plane, but it's meant to be good for training. So that I'm gonna have a go. And like I said, I'm a complete novice and we'll do a video about it and just see whether I completely smash it up first try, which is pretty much what I do. So we'll see. It's weird. I'm actually better at getting RC trucks in the air than I am planes. So, you know, there you go. Madness. But yeah, like I said, it is 1S. So it's got a tiny little battery that comes with it, which is 1,000 milliamp hour, 1S battery. And it's got like a little tool, so you have to use the tool to get into the fuselage, which always seems like you're going to break the thing when you're doing it, but it just sort of clicks in like that, clicks in like that. And these, like I said, these are super cheap. It's like 50 quid, AliExpress, and came to the UK in about, I don't know, what, 7-8 days. But yeah, there you go, little brushless motor in there. And it's also got like lights everywhere as well. So it's got like wing lights, it's got a landing light, and it's got a tail light, which is quite cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the landing gear off it for the flight and just hand launch it. It will just land better that way because it's a grass field. So yeah, that is what we're going to do. So that's what's going on with planes and stuff. We are, of course, doing lots more stuff in the new year with trucks and actually speed running. Oh yeah. So I've still got my Limitless GT, which I'm going to try and push this year. And we are also going to do a build series with a car that Phil's making, which I'm going to sort of help with and stuff like that. But it is a very different style car, very different, and potentially going to be very fast. So yeah, that would be quite interesting, and hopefully everyone can join along for the ride of that. So yeah, we totally haven't forgotten about speedrunning. We just, yeah, I guess we are actually completely just downtime for the winter, innit? So, which we never normally did. When Phil was sort of up and running with like his Limitlesses and stuff like that, we'd just be out all the time. But we're not doing that this year. Nay. Chris Lang, yes, we are back. We are back. And we'll see how it goes next year. We're not going to any events or anything like that. We just pulled away from all that crap. You've probably seen like videos and stuff I've made where we've sort of spoken about that and stuff. So yeah, we're just pulling back from all the events and just going out and just testing on our own and just doing doing whatever, man, having fun, you know. And if anyone saw the other video as well, I put up about just people being shit online and just slagging people off and stuff like that. We the SERC Facebook group I've sort of turned into more of a sort of like no ego group where there's lots of really knowledgeable guys in there that are more than happy to help anyone out with any advice without any bullshit, without slagging you off because you asked something about a battery which they think, oh, I know that, blah, blah, blah. There's going to be none of that going on. It's going to be heavily moderated. You've got some really cool guys in there, you know, some like top end guys, you know. Christopher C's in there, he's moderating it. You watch his videos. If you don't, you definitely should. So yeah, and Stephen Wallace, who obviously was the world's fastest man not so long ago, he's in there. Any advice you want for sort of speed and stuff like that, he'll be a good man to talk to. So yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good. 2026 looks like it's going to be a good vibe. Chris Lang said, hobbies are meant to be fun. Just enjoy it. Exactly that. You know, I wonder if there's people on sort of Lego groups that are slagging people off for not setting up their Lego properly. Do you reckon that happens? I might join one and just see if that's going on in there. What about train sets? I mean, they're probably the most, no offense if anyone's got a train set, but they're probably the most boring fucking things in the world. My old man used to have train sets and stuff, and he used to try and get me to go out into the shed and watch it. It's like, what? It's like literally a piece of crap going around at like 0. whatever mile an hour, and it's got fake smoke coming out of it. Woohoo! But I wonder if those dudes have arguments with each other. Who knows? I guess maybe it might be like that in most hobbies. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year. What's Chris saying? Don't look at train people. Period. Correct livery. Minefield. Oh my God. So yeah. There you go. I mean, I can imagine it is like that because you're trying to create complete realism. Like my old man used to like have like fake trees and a little station, and oh mate, he was in there for hours, and it was just, it's dull, is what it was. But still, he enjoyed it, and it was his hobby. And I guess back then, I suppose back then there wasn't all these Facebook groups and stuff like that, so he's kind of on his own, and I kind of like that vibe. And JRADDSR54444 says VW Turbo Wolf. Yes, so I know exactly what you mean by that. He's just out on his own, doing his own thing, which is absolutely sweet. He's found a freaking amazing road, so fair play to the man. Absolutely fair play. So that's what we need to do. We need to find a decent spot where we can just go whenever we want and just rip it, man. Rip it. Isn't that Mr. Marsh? Yeah, that's Sean Marsh. Yeah. So yeah, he does incredible things. Obviously, he's one of the top dogs as well. So I would probably expect some serious things out of him. Another thing we're going to be trying to do in 2026, I did a video, live with Jamie Morrison. Easy now, Jamie. Legend of a man. Fastest man on the roads in the UK. A 7th fastest in the world, or around there. So we did a live, and it was really cool. It was kind of just like a chat about what he's doing, where he came from, all that sort of stuff. Jesus Christ, this drink is fucked. Yeah, so that was a really good chat, and we kind of thought it would be quite cool if we could sort of do that together, but then talk to other speedrunners, and you know, just almost like not interview them, but just have a really nice informal chat about, you know, where they came from, how they started, how they got into it. what their future plans are, all that kind of stuff. Just a really nice informal chat with some proper fast dudes with some really good knowledge, and it might help you guys out there. You never know. So that's kind. Is that Steve Eng's in here? Hey Andy, that sounds like a great idea. Yes, Steve, you know it. I'm trying to sort it out at the moment, mate. So it's an absolute nightmare. Like YouTube Live will only allow you to have one other person on the stream, and I would really like to do it live if I could, because then obviously you've got the interaction from people and stuff like that. But if not, we will record it, and we will just put it out there. Do you know what I mean? If I record it and make a video out of it, then I can drop some sort of bits of your cars and whatever in it as well. So maybe that's the way to go. It's just a shame that YouTube doesn't allow you to have more people on the stream, which is a bit of a bummer. But I'm sure I will work it out, and that's what I'm going to try and do over the next couple of weeks. But yes, Steve, we will get it sorted. I'll speak to Jamie, and you will 100% be the first person on for that. Because obviously you're the main man at the moment in the UK, big time, and that car has got huge potential to absolutely rinse it this year. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Thanks for joining the chat, by the way. That's great. So yeah, I literally just wanted to jump on quickly because obviously it's New Year's Day. Had quite a late night. Steve says, funny, I just joined as you were talking about that. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Get this G on for a chat. I'd love to hear more from him too. Absolutely. See, this is what I'm saying. We get some decent people on. And, this whole thing is just all about sort of sharing a bit of knowledge. You don't have to give away everything, but it's just nice to sort of have nice people that enjoy the hobby, that want to just share a little bit, and there's no problem with that, surely, is there? Unfortunately, what I found in speedrunning, as people get really fast, it all gets a little bit clicky and a bit weird and a bit secretive, and it all just gets a bit odd. Which again, I know, dude, it is literally toy cars. Ultimately very expensive, very fast toy cars, but like we said, it's a hobby. I've spoken personally with Raz Perfect Pass. He told me it's better to be second than first. He was testing the new Ghost ESC before anyone really knew about it, and hinted that he had hit 230. Well, I mean, you can hint that you've done 230, that's great, but if it's not documented, it's not documented. And I've, again, who cares? If you did, absolutely freaking awesome, man. Do you know what I mean? And I've seen people, mate, I did see this one thing. Where was it? It was on a Facebook group, a dude trying to sell a car, and he literally said it was a 180 mile an hour car, something like that. And then he just got attacked. Everyone just saying, where's the proof? Where's the proof? You need to have a video. You need to have GPS. You need to have this. Where's the proof? You're a liar. And he got absolutely slated and ganged up on. And all he was trying to do was sell his car. Who cares whether he had the footage? I mean, if you look at the car, it had all the nice stuff in it. So it, technically, it probably would go that fast. But because he hadn't posted a video and stuff, mate, people went bandy at him, and it's pathetic. And if you are watching anyone that was attacking that dude, then, mate, grow up, man. Jesus Christ. It's a hobby. Madness. But yeah, Raz is a legend as well. There's loads of legends out there. It would be really nice to get to a point where we could sort of, me and Jamie could get people like Raz on for a chat, or Dave from Scorched, or Rob, yes mate, or Kev, or you know what I mean? It would be nice to get, some really cool, nice people that do speedrunning and that are happy to share. That's the plan anyway. So I am going to call it a day. There's 5 people in here. Massive respect for any of you for joining me. I know it's New Year's Day, you're probably busy or whatever. I have a PB of 152 mile an hour with an AK917 4S. Mate, that is sick. Steve says, I think you and Jamie will be great hosts for these chats. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Yeah, the thing we did, we had quite a cool chemistry. So yeah, mate, I love Jamie. He's an absolute legend. So I think we will, yeah, if we can make it work, it'll be really good. So that's kind of the plan. Chris also says, it's so easily a toxic hobby. I try to stay on the outskirts and watch more than participate. Your channel is a nice space to chat. Cool, man. Well, that's what I'm trying to create. That's why I've made this Facebook group and stuff like that. I'm trying to create a nice space where, you know, people that are experts and people that are sort of been in a hobby for a couple of years and people that are absolute newbies all feel safe to be able to just chat to each other. Do you know what I mean? Oh, love the angry sausage. Oh, so this is, yeah. So this is dude 152 with an AK917 4S. Was that stock? Not stock, but was it like the normal size AK917? It's not stretched or anything like that, because that, I mean, the Angry Sausage did 171, 172, and that thing was a freaking beast. They've all gone now. Rob's got them. Yes, mate. So I don't know. Hopefully he's going to do something with them, because you know they were mad cars, mad cars. So you know we are looking to do something bespoke. I was going to do one as well, but I'm just not going to be able to do it. There's no way I can do it this year. Lots of circumstances have changed at home, which means I've got to sort of concentrate more on that than actually putting together a completely bespoke car. But Phil will be doing one, and it's starting to look pretty good, as in the concept is starting to look good. So mate, I just don't want to give anything away. I'd rather not give anything away, but there's potential for us to maybe sell some parts to make it work for everyone else. I don't know. Well, look, let's just see. We've got to test it. We've got to make sure it works, stuff like that. So I've just got to make sure that I can get round to Phil's every time he is making this car and doing bits and stuff like that, because I know what Phil's like. He'll just go in his shed and he'll just build it, and we won't have any footage of it. And I'd rather, because it is going to be such a cool car, I'd rather just make sure I'm constantly getting around there and filming it bit by bit, because it's going to be worth it, man. You never know. It might be worth it, or it might be a load of old crap, but potentially it's going to be pretty good. So yes, stock body, Castle 1010, stock chassis on a public road. Mate, that's mad. Whereabouts? In the UK, or where are you from, man? USA, UK, Canada, China, Bulgaria? I don't know. I was going to reel off a load of names and try and be funny, but I won't bother. So yeah, like I was going to say, I've been in it like 20 minutes, 23 minutes now. I actually didn't think anyone was going to join me, so 6 people have bothered, so that's really nice of you. And yeah, I'm going to shut this down, I think, because it's cold in this shed, man. I didn't want to put my diesel heater on, which makes it really toasty in here. I didn't want to put that on because there's massive noise in the background. I have got, oh, where is it? I didn't even put it up. So I've got mics and stuff. And I didn't bother to put the bit in my phone. So that would probably help with the noise from the diesel heater. But there you go. I didn't do it. Anyway, couple more. JRAD DSR5444 USA. Steve says, no worries, Andy. Steve says, hope Phil's finger has healed up okay. Yeah, I said earlier, mate, it's healed. Bloke's like bloody Wolverine, Hamverine. So yeah, maybe we'll get a t-shirt for him with that on. That'd be good. Anyway, that's me done. Respect, guys. Thanks for joining. It's been awesome. Take care, yeah? Easing out.